Our second guest of the night heads a team of dedicated volunteers in the city of Bradford.
That's right, and they've been providing hot meals to the homeless on the streets of the city. So welcome to the show, Brother Usman Gondal. Assalamu alaikum.
Psychedelic is the word I was looking for. That's what it was. Hope that's not strawberry, man, because we won't be able to see you.
As long as it's brought a smile to your face.
It has, most definitely. Well, look, talking about the streets, the idea was conceived, pounding the streets first thing in the morning.
Yes.
The Fajr Walk and Talk programme.
That's it. We started, myself and a friend just started Fajr Walk and Talk.
MashaAllah.
The idea was really to get people just to attend the masjid for Fajr.
MashaAllah.
Unfortunately, many of our masjids only have one or two saf or lines in the morning. So the idea was just to get more people involved. Alhamdulillah, this is where the idea started. It was very cold that day when we were walking.
So you could relate to what you were thinking about?
Yes.
So how did you get the word out there? Was it via posters or...?
It was Facebook.
Facebook,
it was
MashaAllah.
speaking to friends.
I think I'd like to come back a little bit, getting the word out there is obviously the next stage, but why this idea? Why not anything else?
It was just something that we started talking about, and we felt that we needed to do something rather than just talking about the problem. Let's deal with the problem and try and.
How bad is it out there in Bradford, for example? Because I know certain parts of the country is in London. I sometimes wonder. I used to wonder quite a lot how people ended up homeless, and it's only until I read an article a couple of years ago. It was about a number of people who had become unemployed, and suddenly their lifestyle and their income just didn't match, and it was a downward spiral. And you realise, and I worked with one of the homeless charities once, and I found out some of the stories. So how bad is this situation in Bradford?
Again, it's replicated throughout the country. There are problems in every city that you go to. Bradford being one of them. I mean, we have an average of about 100 people coming for food every week.
Are all these people homeless? Are these people who need food because they can't buy? What's the situation like?
Again, there's a mixture. There are people that are homeless. There's also people that are on the poverty line. Unfortunately, their incomes have dropped. They're not in work.
So is it a bit of a food bank stroke soup kitchen kind of idea?
No, this is just a soup kitchen. This one is just a soup kitchen.
What about the logistics of this? Because it might be quite an endeavour to organise food for 100 people every week. How does that work?
Alhamdulillah, we've had a brilliant response from the community. We've had businesses come on board.
Excellent.
We're booked up now for the next 38 weeks.
Wow, mashallah.
So inshallah, alhamdulillah, we're carrying on.
It's brilliant.
We've been approached by different cities because they want to replicate what we're doing.
Where do you do this? I mean, is it a certain spot every week?
It is. Well, there are other kitchens that are happening at the moment. But what I wanted to do was really take it to the heart of the city. Take it where they don't have to walk 2, 3, 4 miles to get a meal. So what we did was we developed a trailer.
Wow.
The trailer was donated to us. Unfortunately, it wasn't in the best condition. And then through a group of volunteers, we developed that and got it into the condition that it is now.
So what's the reaction been like from the local community? Because it must be quite interesting to see a group of, perhaps Muslims, doing this for the wider community.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, one of the things we've tried to do is bring the community together.
Excellent.
It's not just about the Muslim community, but it's also about the non-Muslim community. It's about people of different backgrounds. People that own businesses, people that are professionals, people that, students. We've got a number of students.
So is it a case of every week grabbing stuff together and then somebody cooking things? How does it work?
No, we go through a professional catering company.
Right.
The food, we don't do any cooking within the trailer.
But you bring the ingredients in, obviously. You get donations for the ingredients and things?
What we get is a donation as far as the cost is concerned.
So it's a cash donation?
It's cash donations.
Right. Buy the ingredients, give them to the chef?
No, we don't even buy the ingredients. We just go to the catering company and say this is how many people we want to cater for, and they produce the food. Get it
what kind of food are we talking about?
Chicken biryani. We've done pastas, chicken pastas.
So it's trying different every week?
Every week.
And this happens every Monday, is that
every
right?
Monday, indeed.
Have you got plans to kind of increase that, or?
Well, at the moment, Bradford is every Monday. We are looking, like I said earlier, we are looking at moving into different areas. Sure. We've got Keighley coming up, which is a small town, just on the outskirts of Bradford.
Big Muslim community, I heard.
Sorry?
Big Muslim community, though.
Yes, big Muslim community. But like I said, this isn't just about.
Are you finding many Muslims homeless?
Yes, we have come across Muslims that are homeless.
Is that something on the increase, I hear?
Like I say, it's one of those problems that in every single society, every single community, every single religion, these problems do occur.
Well, let's bring the other brother into the discussion. What's your thoughts on this homeless?
I can actually imagine your grandfather taking the handle on this kind of thing.
Yeah, definitely. It was one of the things he would do. Often go into the townships and help people who whose breadwinners were taken away or killed. I think it's fascinating resource for a film, I think.
Excellent. Well, inshallah, we are going to be going for a break, but we will be coming back for some more discussion later on.
Yeah, just find out exactly how people can get in touch, inshallah.
Definitely. Well, remember, keep those
Story of the
messages
day.
coming in about
Actually,
our
shall we
story
ask
of the
you?
day.
Can we ask you? What's the? I mean, you're obviously now
you on the
involved in
spot now.
the structure, as they say. What are the 3 things that you'd be taxing as Prime Minister?
I would tax those companies that set up their head office abroad.
I like that. Yes,
interesting.
yes, good one.
Because
Good
that
one.
would bring in a vast
They're
amount of
saving a lot of cash.
Well, we'll come back for the other 2 after the break, inshallah, but do keep your messages coming in. And remember, you can get in touch with us in a number of different ways. You can contact us via email, livingthelife@islamchannel.tv, via Twitter @islamchannel, #LTLife, and we'll be reading your responses after